familiar. And then I became the soldier who had to become someone new just to survive. For years, I sat in group therapy and talking to therapists, and they talk about and we talk about PTSD, anxiety, and the coping skills. But what we never talk about and what therapy never talked about is the real mechanics that was quietly destroying my nervous system as an immigrant. Because what I'm about to say might explain something you have felt your entire life, but never in America as a kid in New York City. Tall rise building as far as the eyes can see, very stormy March day, snowy. Then from there to the stark emptiness, dystopianness of the Wisconsin River Valley in March with everything frozen. Then years later, I'm in combat, hypervigilance, and now I realize my nervous system never got the memo that I was safe home now. Survival mode became my identity. I went to therapy. We wanted to talk about feelings, but no one talked about this. The constant performing, the silent grieving, the feeling that part of you never fully arrived. You have probably felt this too. Smiling in the room while something inside you is still scanning for belongings. The first mechanism therapy rarely names is cultural hyper-adaptation. Your nervous system learns to adapt fast. How you speak, move, and laugh. Not because you want to, because you need to feel safe. This is inflexibility. This is survivor scanning for acceptance. Here's your takeaway. Try this 45-second reset. Notice what you are performing. Pause. Take one breath. Ask, what would I do if I did not need to belong right now? That small drop in tension, that is your nervous system stepping out of survival mode. And if you ever felt like you are living two versions of yourself at the same time, this next one is going to hit. Mechanics 2. You didn't just move. You left behind at home a language, a version of yourself. Therapy and therapists like myself, we call it adjustment, or the government call it assimilation. Your nervous system calls it unresolved grief. And survivor mode forces you to keep moving so you don't feel it. Here's your takeaway. Give the grief 60 seconds. Say this out loud. I miss what I left behind, and that's okay. Don't fix it. Just feel it. The first time I did this, I cried for quite a while, for like 10 minutes. Then something shifted. For the first time, I could be here without feeling guilty for making it. I could be here without feeling guilty for leaving my family in Africa. I could be here without feeling guilty that some of my people didn't come back from Afghanistan from war. And most people, it's hard for them to admit that, to accept that. But this last one is what kept me stuck for decades. And most people will never admit it is happening. Over time, your identity fuses with survivor mode. The strong immigrant, the one who made it, the one who doesn't break. That becomes who you are. And letting that go feels like betrayal, like you are disappearing. Here's your takeaway. Try this. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am more than my survival story. Then do one thing, one small thing your survival self wouldn't allow. Rest, say no, celebrate the small things. When I did this, I felt fear for about 30 seconds. There's something I hadn't felt in years. For the first time, I wasn't just surviving. I was home. I was with my baby. I was with my wife. I was with my girls. I was at home. After applying these, I went from feeling like an outsider to belonging in my own body. My clients said the same thing. The performance drops, the weight lifts, life feels real again. One client said, I didn't know therapy would talk about this. I finally feel seen. Start here. Catch yourself performing. Name your grief for 60 seconds. Say, I am more than my survival story. If you want to find out more, I have a free survivor mode system checklist in the description below. Click on the link. This is not your fault. This is what your nervous system had to do to survive. But you don't have to stay here. You don't have to stay here. You don't have to adapt. You don't have to accept. You don't have to assimilate. Tell you what, drop the one thing that hits you hardest in the comments. I read every single comment, every single one. If this made you feel seen, subscribe, become a part of the growing community that I have going on. We have a growing community on school. We have a growing community here on YouTube. This place is for you. The next video is going to be talking about why you are not lazy and to simplify that your brain is in survival mode. And believe me, you have survived enough. And now, let's build a life where you actually belong. I'm in your corner.